lot of brides are planning weddings right now, and one popular trend is destination weddings. Recently, while we were in Traverse City, we found some incredibly unique places to hold weddings that we really just had to share.
You can guarantee it'd be a wedding your guests would never forget, so come along with us as we show you around.
When you're planning a wedding, you're really planning one of the most special events of your life. That's what brings us to the Traverse City area in Ciccone Vineyard and Rachael. Here at the Vineyard, you really give couples an opportunity to create a very special experience.
Yes, at Ciccone's, we offer a blank slate for them to envision their day beyond their wildest dreams. Traditionally, the use of the property is ceremony outdoors with a panoramic view of our vineyard and a 150-year-old maple that stands in the backdrop of the ceremony. And then ceremony followed by the reception into our 1930s restored barn, which is just an enchanted feel. We have Christmas lights that are hanged in the rafters, and it's just, like I said, it's an enchanting, magical experience.
Right now we are in the tasting room, yes, and you can really accommodate weddings here for smaller parties.
We can go 200 to 300.
Wow, that's pretty neat. Well, when you come to Cecconi Vineyard, you really feel like you've entered another country entirely, but it's just a short drive away.
Yeah, we're actually in Sutton's Bay in Leelanau Peninsula, and just about 15-minute drive from Traverse City. So you get the best of both worlds. You get city living for accommodations and wonderful restaurants, and then just a short distance away you get the old world Tuscan feel in the heart of northern Michigan.
Our next unique wedding destination takes us to downtown Traverse City. We are here at City Opera House talking with Christy, and wow, you look at this space and there certainly is a lot of history here and a ton of character.
Absolutely, it's a very unique space. We are very flexible. You can change the building into any type of wedding theme you want. It's been interesting. We've had brides sit in the balcony, have their guests seated in the balcony, and then they're on stage. Nice. And then they'll move down and have their wedding reception on the floor. We have a beautiful lobby. People have their ceremony and move on stage. It's very, very common to have the bride and groom and their whole party on stage, looking down at their entourage, you know, dancing away. It's really a pretty neat space.
Well, within these walls too, there is so much history here, Christy.
Absolutely. The building is celebrating 120 years. Wow. We're in the heart of downtown, and it's been under renovation for about 9 years, and it's very state-of-the-art, but has the unique characters of really a Victorian type decor.
The perfect spot for a storybook wedding. And I know that a lot of brides and grooms love to have their wedding celebrations here because of your location downtown.
Oh, absolutely. We are very well placed in the region. Yeah. We are right downtown, so it makes it great for guests to have their hotels. It's easy to move their family around. There's a ton of food. We are 1 block off the bay, which is great for photos for brides and their family. Another thing that people love about us is that there's no season inside the City Opera House. So we have a lot of fall and winter weddings, not just the summertime. So a bride can rest at ease, rain or shine. They'll have a great event, and then they can go out into whatever season it is. So very popular.
Just wonderful. Brides and grooms looking to add a little adventure and romance to their wedding event might consider the Grand Traverse Bay. We are here with the captain of the Tall Ship Maintou. Dave, how does a wedding event on the water work?
Well, brides have a couple of different options on Maintou. Most brides do either a ceremony or a rehearsal dinner on board. We find that works better because we typically work in a 2-hour venue. Also, being that we're doing an outdoor wedding, what I explain to brides and grooms is that if you pick a nice reception site that you would feel okay with it being Plan B if there was a weather event.
Very smart.
Then that takes a little stress off of you and everybody else. We can accommodate up to 59 people, so it's a nice intimate atmosphere. And it's a little unique in that we kind of get everybody involved in the experience. We will have anybody who wants help raise the sails after we leave the dock to sail out in the bay, and during the sail, you know, when things are more casual, maybe after the ceremony, anybody who wants to steer, and of course the bride and groom are getting lots of photos at the wheel and other things.
Yeah, well, tell us about those ships. They're just so majestic.
Manitou is, she's 77 feet on deck, 114 feet overall. She's a U.S. Coast Guard inspected vessel. And she's a replica of a 19th century cargo carrying style schooner, very similar to the ones that plied the East Coast and the Great Lakes in the late 19th right through into the Depression.
Sounds absolutely wonderful. We are talking unique wedding destinations here in Traverse City.
Oh, Rachel, those pictures, I love the wedding party. I mean, just when you think of a destination wedding, it is more than even just the experience. It's what your pictures are going to look like.
Your pictures and the memories and the experience. And I know for a lot of people out there, the atmosphere and the location is one of the important things. You kind of rank those things when you're having a wedding. It's like, do I want my location to be great? Or maybe I want the food to be, you know, top of the list. You can have it all, including a really great, memorable place to have your wedding where they can have a mini vacation in itself. So Traverse City is known for wine and water, and these options offer those things. You can have your wedding in a wonderfully unique setting, in a vacation setting that people don't have to buy airline tickets just to get to. It's a short drive away, so it makes it a lot more affordable than if you were to go to the islands or something like that.
It makes it a great option for so many people. If you are interested in planning an out-of-town wedding, the Traverse City Convention and Visitors Bureau, of course, available to help you out, giving you ideas, putting you in touch with great deals on accommodations, dining, entertainment, of course, helping you take care of your family and your guests. Just head to traversecity.com to start the planning. And I always think that when you tap into a resource like the Traverse City Visitors and Convention Bureau, you get that extra added layer of expertise that you don't have to pay for.
They do, because they want people to come back.
Oh, yeah.
So they have an added interest in making it a wonderful experience. We're going to have another story tomorrow, and it's going to focus on weddings in Traverse City. And it's really going to talk about having a destination wedding, but let's say you don't want to do a lot of planning. Maybe you want to go to a location and have a lot of help, a one-stop, so go to one of the fantastic resorts there and show that as a spot to you, which also makes a good vacation.
That is
great. Not getting
vacation for everybody, even including the mother of the bride.
Oh yeah. If you will stay an extra week.
Yeah, exactly. Don't go away. More of 8 West when we come back.